No notification yet. All right. Hello, everyone. Give me a second. Hey, everyone. This is Wild Blade from Creative Media Vault in Tokyo, Japan. And I'm up. It is 1:40 something in the morning on Thursday in Tokyo, Japan. Hold on. Someone didn't tell me. Cool. I'm live streaming on Twitch now. All right. Yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah. So I'm doing pretty good. I actually I went to bed yesterday. I went to bed really, really late. So I went to bed around like six something. Because I was just because I was so tired, I had been working on this quite a bit. So, what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the lighting and stuff, lighting tutorial. Like basically lighting my scene. So, most of the programming for this is done. So I need to start making this level look pretty nice. So, I am continuing to use my Unity 2D game kit. And why the hell is this all the way over here? I want this thing, a little bit smaller, I think. Yeah, something like that. But, so I am using my Unity 2D game kit to build this game. So for those of you who don't know, I'm building an actual version of this title, Spirits of the Lost Wind, which is what I'm streaming at right now. But I am using my Unity 2D game kit that I programmed over the last couple months to actually build this game. So you can download this game kit and start using it to build your own games with no code right now. So that is what you're seeing right now on my screen is the game kit that I built. And now I'm actually starting to add a little bit more functionality to it. Hold on, let me get rid of this console message because that's just annoying me. This is for a DAT file because it's trying to save something to your computer. This does have a DAT file so that you can kind of save your progress when you play the game. So, what you're looking at right now, you're looking at this 2D kit that I've made that I'm using to continue to build this game. And you'll notice that it's a little bit different now because I am focused on adding graphics to this. So yesterday we started adding like lights. So we installed URP and we started adding like lights to our character. Then we actually created a sprite sheet, which is where'd my Adobe Animate go? Hold on, let me open up my Animate right quick. Yeah, so we started adding lights to the scene, so we're going to continue adding lights to the other enemies. And I'm going to be speeding up the process of this build now because I kind of want to go ahead and get it done and start getting to the other more interesting stuff like making the characters, making the cutscenes, making new levels. So I'm not going to do, so when you open up my game kit as it currently is right now, you'll find this kit with no URP added to it because I don't know if you're going to want to use URP in your game builds. So, you won't find the URP installed in the kit because, like I said, you can kind of just do that yourself. Let's see, yeah, that's about it. So I won't be updating the graphics for the game kit anymore. I will only be updating the code in future versions of the game kits. And I will be releasing this current build on itch.io probably at the end of this month. At the end of this week. Okay, so what we did yesterday is we created lighting for our character, Kuramiya, and we also created some lighting for this RDC Blader, and we did like some scene lighting, so that's why it's kind of dark right now. So if I play this, alright, so this is what we have right now. And, I'm keeping everything very simple at the moment. So I've got this card, and he can fire his little projectile. I think I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. And you know, when she's finally tired of him, she can turn on him and start you know, shooting back. Boom, boom, boom. And so I might make the projectiles in this a little bit bigger, to be honest. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. So this is where we're at right now, and we're going to continue to build on this by adding lighting and stuff to the other enemies. Let's see. Let me go to my projectile that I've got on the screen. I've got enemy projectile 1, and so I'm going to turn these on, these two projectiles on. And think I'm going to make them a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to increase the size of both of these. Yeah, make them look a little bit more menacing. Alright, and then I'm going to go to overrides and apply all here, and then I'm going to go to this one and override and apply all. Alright, and I think I'll put, for the glowing projectiles, yeah, I think I'll just gonna go ahead and rename them GL, so that I can keep track of which ones are kind of in the theme. Okay, so let me save this, and let's test again. Okay, and let's see if that looks bigger. Okay, yeah, that looks bigger. Now, you'll notice this projectile is kind of following the player, so this one can track the player. And then when I get tired of this guy, we're going to get rid of that, and then we're going to just, like, shoot him. Shoot him! Alright, get rid of him. Alright, cool. So, that works. You'll notice there was a little problem with her tail, so let me jump into this character. So I'm using Kuramiya main URP. And I will go here and yeah, she got a on her tail. So for her ranged attack, her ranged weapon, her tail is not using the URP right now. So let me go here. Kuramiya tail 2. Alright, so this Kuramiya tail 2 can also be using yeah, so remember we created some different sprites for this. So this Kuramiya tail that we're looking at right now is from the old Kuramiya, the old player, the one that doesn't have a URP assigned to it. So remember we created a sprite sheet yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this graphic out with the sprite sheet, tail. Okay, so I'm going to switch that tail out with this one. Okay. And that should work. Why is it not lighting up? Oh, and sorry, it's also I also need to apply the sprite sheet render to it. Okay, there we go. So now her shooting tail will also be glowing. Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. So now when I activate her shooting tail, this should... Ouch. Okay, there we go. Cool. Yeah, so now her shooting tail also glows. And you'll notice I kind of added like this little trail effect to her yesterday. So I think I showed you guys how I did that actually in the video. So just check that out. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right now. So we're going to go ahead and continue with this. Just kind of putting in lighting. For this bullet, right now I have like this enemy projectile 2 glow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate, kind of duplicate this guy and drag him over here. And So we have like two types of bullets. So I'm gonna go ahead and change these projectile. Where this projectile um, to glow. Did that put that down at the bottom? It sure did. I hate it when it did that. So this will be to glow, and for this one, I think I'm going to mm, just go here, and I'm gonna make sure that this is off. Right. So I'm gonna turn that off to where it doesn't really track the player. And this to glow, I think with this one also, I'm going to change the rotation speed on it to make the rotation speed a little bit faster. So basically, I'm just kind of making a different bullet for them to shoot. And let's see how the rotation speed looks on this. Okay, so yeah, okay, so that's tracking her a lot better, you know, as a projectile. Right, and then I need to get rid of this. Boom. Okay, and those look bigger. Cool. And I still think I'm still debating about making these bullets a bit larger. Yeah, let's go this size. Okay, maybe not that big, but okay. Let's see how this looks. Okay, yeah, that looks much better. Much better. Alright, cool. So, let's go ahead and get rid of this card. Alright, yeah, that looks much better. Alright, and then when she starts shooting at him, boom, that's easier to see. Cool. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and save the size changes to these. And, you know, like, so this GL. Okay, I think I'm going to take the homing off of this one, because we don't necessarily need it, so, I'll go ahead and take the, yeah, take the tracking off of that one. I just wanted to make sure that it actually worked, so, and then I'll apply here. And then, for this, enemy projectile 2, I'm going to change, the graphic. So I'm going to actually change the graphic to something, so I put, like, some little extra, graphic sprites in here. I could give this guy like a little shotgun kind of effect. That would be cool. But anyways, let's see. I think I'm gonna use the same graphic that I'm using for her. So I call this Shannon Sprite because this actually belongs to one of my other characters. So, alright, so this will be projectile 2, and I'll increase the size of that. Alright, so this will, we're just quickly making like different bullet types for our characters. Yeah, so this is going to be like so I'll have different bullets, one for the gunner, one for the blader. So for the gunner, I think the gunner can probably get away with like shooting something like this. Gotta make sure that this is the same size here. Okay. So, and I will name this glow. And I just change the name on this. Okay, so this is how I can quickly just create all of my bullets. So I'll drop this into as an original prefab. And for the blader, this blader character right now, his shooting time between shots is kind of fast. So I'm gonna give him a shot maybe of like 6. So time between shot will be 6. And then for the gunner that we're getting ready to do, I'll go ahead and change. Let me go ahead and turn this gunner on as well. So this is the blader that we just kind of set up. And I have multiple instances of the gunner. What did I name this guy? So for blader main, I think I'm going to change the name of this as well to GL. Okay, so now I'm going to turn, make this guy. So I'm going to have multiple instances of this anyway, but let's go ahead and turn this gunner over here on. So this is the new gunner that we're going to be using. For the gunner, he's going to have, he's going to have the faster shots because he's going to stay further away and he's going to move slower. Alright, and so what I'm going to do here first is I'm going to change his enemy projectile to not that, to this one. Alright. Okay, so you notice that our gunner is not glowing at the moment, and our blader is not shooting so much. So, yo, why are you? Good thing I tested that because I see now that his projectile is moving a little bit different. Huh, hold on. Let's see what I did there. That's weird. Oh. Yeah, as soon as I turned that tracking thing off, it kind of changed its orientation. Turn off the gunner main here. Yeah, usually for bullets, they should be facing straight up. Okay, that's weird. Alright, so it's kind of like shooting as a... Yeah, it's kind of shooting like this way. Let me change the orientation of the graphic here. Okay, never mind. I know what I can do. All right, so for this one, I'll just go ahead and create an empty game object. All right, and I'll just put the graphic here, and then I will might move this up. Oh, fine then. I can't restructure the prefab. Okay, so I'll just drop the graphic itself one here. And for this one, I'm just gonna put like maybe square. I'll just put like a default square in this one. Okay. So right, I'll put. Yeah, I'm just gonna select this at the moment. And the reason I'm selecting this is because now I put that into a container. I'm just gonna drag this down. All right. And let's see if that helps with the orientation thing. So now that this is actually inside of a container, I should be able to kind of rotate. If the graphic is facing the wrong way, I can just kind of rotate it inside of the container. Okay, so he should shoot at me. Okay, so yeah, now that's there. So what I can do here is, da, 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 da. And, oh, also there's no homing target, so let me go ahead and put null in there. Yeah, so I'm just trying to like get my projectiles set up so I can quickly like duplicate them. Okay, there we go. That was the other problem. It didn't have like a null assigned to it. Oh. Okay, that's weird. It's still kind of shooting. Huh. Still kind of shooting that way. Still not shooting at the laser. And I noticed that his laser blade is below this. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, okay, so maybe this shape isn't exactly the best one for him. So, I think just to simplify, so I don't like spend so much time on it. I mean, I did kind of want to look like a long laser, but now that I think about it, actually maybe, yeah, just because the shape is a little bit strange. Let me try turning the graphic and see if this works. Let's see what that does. Usually, when it comes to bullets and stuff like that, you kind of want it facing upwards. Yeah, I didn't like intend to spend so much time working on this thing. If first comes to shove, I'm just gonna like go ahead and change the change the look of it. I know I haven't backed up in a while. Leave me alone. So, let's see. Before I got started with this today, I actually like was watching Moon Knight. So I wasn't so impressed with the first episode of it that they showed last week, but the second one actually got me. I'm really interested from this one. So the second episode was actually pretty nice, and you know I have like higher expectations of it now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not really like liking the way that this is going, so just gonna cheat just to save time. And then like because like I do want to have like stuff that looks like rays in here. Yeah, so for this bullet, I think I'm just gonna go in here. It's not still not a bad idea for me to put this projectile inside of a container, but for the graphic, just to like make things simple, I'm going to instead just turn it into a circle small, and we'll use that instead. Circle small, and let me lower the. Yeah, circle small will be good enough, I think. And I'll go ahead and change the size of this. Okay, yeah, something maybe like that. Okay. And so let me go ahead and override, apply to all. Yeah, I'm checking to see what kind of bullets I want these guys to shoot. It's not really such a big thing, but not really such a big deal. I might implement actual raycast shooting later, and that can like take care of my laser style projectiles. Okay, yeah, that might actually be simpler because it eliminates the need for me to like worry about orientation or whatnot. Okay. So yeah, for this one, I think we're also going to give this bullet to the yeah, we're going to give this bullet to the blader, or not to the blader. We're going to give this bullet to the gunner. Yeah, so we're going to give this to gunner. Right? What happened to that? Okay, yeah, that's the one. Okay, yeah, so we'll give him this one. And for this bullet, I think we're going to increase the increase the speed. Actually, that speed doesn't really look too bad though. Maybe increase it to 20. And let's go ahead and turn our gunner on. Yeah, so the laser type weapons, the long weapons actually look might actually look better on a 2D side scroller. For this one though, I might want to use more circular or more like stylized projectiles because of the angles that they can be shot at. Right. Oh, and I totally didn't say that. Yo, why did this not switch over? Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't like drag it in there, that's why. Alright, and then I will go ahead and override this. And gunner, main, sprite runner, chaser, chasing. Okay. So I'm going to be doing a lot more on this. Hold on, let me check my stream here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now he should be shooting the correct projectile at me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good on the screen. Okay, cool. So now what we're going to quickly do is, since I spent more time on that than I should have, is for this projectile right here. So we got this projectile, which is what? Yeah, enemy projectile 3. All right, and we're gonna create one more. I think I'm gonna make that one a green, but for and for the gunner, I'm gonna give him a faster shooting shooting rate. So 2 and 2. Right. Okay, let's go. Okay, yeah, you can shoot at me much faster now. Cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn this card off. So the reason that card keeps on popping up every time I run into this thing right here is because this is set to is first pickup. So this card right here is set to is first pickup. So in order to change that, it's actually really easy. If I want to, at the beginning of the level, I can choose whether this is the first time I'm showing a power-up or not. If it's not the first time, then I can just click on my player script and I can go down here and I can find the like first pickup and I can just like turn these off if I want to if I don't want that initial card showing up. Okay, so now when I go over here and pick this up, oh, it still shows. Why? Theoretically speaking, that shouldn't be showing up. So that's something I'll have to check. Let me turn this maximize on play off. Okay. Yeah, this is like turned off now. Okay. Let me check this script out. Okay. That's not the right script that I'm looking at. Activate ranged weapon, true. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that should not be activating when I run into it once I set it to off. Okay, yeah, it's still there. Okay. Well, I'll figure that out because, like, yeah, that shouldn't be popping up. So this is like so I set all of these to off right now. But like for the first level, it's okay. It's a good idea to like leave these on. And then after that, you can go ahead and set them to off on the other levels. Okay, yeah, but anyway, I'm not gonna worry about that too much. So right now, so it's gonna kind of let it pop up and find out why that's not. Yeah, I am gonna worry about that because I got kind of getting on my nerves. So show. Yeah, this should be like a show. But you guys shouldn't be looking at code anyway, so show ranged. Okay, so that's like show ranged. Show health pickup. If keycard, 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 keycard. On this is my on enter triggered 2D. So dummy pickup, a health pickup, bomb, call down, dash pickup, ranged weapon, if compare tag, ranged weapon, and then show first card. Yeah, if ranged weapon pickup equals true, show first card, set active true, first ranged weapon pickup is false, else is false. pickup is true. Okay, let me check. If first range pickup is true. And so, yeah, that should be working in here. Okay, yeah, this is where you set the booleans for that. This might have something to do with me having multiple versions of the character in here, though, as well. Yeah, because right now, whenever I'm building a new version of the character, so new version of the player, I'm still kind of leaving the older ones in here for reference, but like in the actual game, I'll just remove those. Okay, yeah, that is still popping up. But okay, anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone for now and just figure it out later. All right, so back to what we were supposed to be doing today. We're still gonna be working on the lighting and stuff. So we got like a couple of bullets. For this bullet right here, I'm gonna go ahead and make a duplicate of this. So some of these will be for the gunner, some of these will be for the blader. So I think these little small. I'm trying to decide. I think the smaller ones kind of look good for the gunner. For the blader, since the blader won't be shooting that much, maybe I could give him a stronger shot that moves slower. Yeah, so for the gunner, we're going to go ahead and increase his. I think we already increased his his shooting speed. Okay, so we've increased his shooting speed. Um, Yeah, so his time between shots. For the blader, we'll go ahead and make sure that he's got a longer time between shots. And for the blader, we're going to assign him a different projectile, so we'll give him this one. But what we're going to do with this is we're going to create another shader. So I'll go into shaders. Okay. So what do we got enemy bullet. Right, and if I duplicate this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and duplicate this enemy bullet, and I will name this one, like maybe enemy bullets, and I'll name this one green. Okay, so if I go into this and I open up my enemy bullets green. No, actually, no, let me go ahead and delete that, yeah. Okay, I'll duplicate this one instead, so let me duplicate this. And this will be enemy bullets. This is enemy bullet shader. Okay, yeah. Enemy bullets. So I have enemy projectile shader, enemy bullet shader. So this is enemy bullets green. I got that. Yeah. Oh, I already started creating one. That's why. Alright, so I can actually do different colors. Hold on, let me go back to this right here. Okay. Let me go ahead and rename this one. Yeah. So I'll just name this like red and green. Okay. So basically it's going to be the same thing. So I'm just kind of practicing making shaders right now. So all I'm going to do here is just basically do the same thing that we did before. So I'm just going to create like a texture 2D, and I'll name that main text. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm like changing the color on this. Okay, and like underscore this one, main text. Okay, so let me go ahead and drag this out here. And this texture will be enemy projectiles, yeah. And so like once you get used to it, this actually becomes pretty quick. And so I'm gonna drag this out to a sample shader. Yeah, so repetition. Actually, though, let me see if there's an easier way for me to do this. So, yeah, so let's see. I've got enemy bullet. Actually, yeah. Let me go ahead and get rid of these two enemy bullet ones. Yeah, I'll get rid of this red and green, and also this enemy bullet is just kind of hanging out here. Yeah, I'm kind of getting lost in what I was doing before. Enemy. 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 Yeah, this is enemy projectile. Okay. Yeah, where's this thing at? This should be in my shaders folder. Oh, okay, maybe this is in a different shaders folder, because I have two of them. Okay, I have no idea why I have two of them, but apparently I have two of these. So I got shaders, and then I have shaders for some reason. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so yeah, anyway, like this is the one that I'm going to... That's Weird. Okay. So I'll have to like combine my shaders. Let me go. Let me reveal this in Finder because that's kind of confusing. I don't know why I have like two shaders folders. Okay, I'm actually just going to, yeah, copy these and drop them in here. And yeah, I will like skip all the ones that are not necessary. Okay, and then I'll get rid of this shaded one folder. Okay. Yeah. So that was weird. I must have accidentally yeah, accidentally copied that. Okay. So that should simplify everything a bit. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that was weird. All right. So anyway, like I have enemy bullets, which is what? So I have enemy projectile, and then I have no enemy bullet right now. So let's see, enemy projectile. Okay, cool. All right, so I have this enemy projectile, which is actually working here. So let me open this up. And let me close my with shader graph. Nah, like don't save. All right, now let me reopen my shader graph. Okay. And I drag my shader graph over here. Right. And extend the window out. Nope. And I'll just drag the window up over here. Yeah, that was kind of confusing, so that wasted a lot of time for this stream. Okay, now I notice I'm kind of getting an error though on this one. Open up my trash folder right quick. Okay, so this is working, and then when I jump over here, but when I hit X, okay. sharpen sprite. Material is missing. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that was from my other folder, I think. Okay, yeah, with a little bit of troubleshooting that that we need to kind of work out. Oops, it's like alright, so alright, yeah, so that's kind of working good. Alright, cool. Alright, so yeah, we're back on track, you know, just because that happened because I accidentally duplicated that folder and was pulling the information from that folder instead. Alright, so now what we're going to do is go ahead and create a new projectile one. So I've only got one folder. That's all good. Let me close my sprites and stuff like that as well. So I've got this enemy projectile. So I might change the name of this one to enemy projectile shader, and this will be like orange. Yeah, yeah. So I'll put this one as orange, and then I will duplicate this. Okay, and then I'll put this one as green. Alright, and for this green, make sure I'm still in green here. Alright, and then I will go ahead and create another material. Okay, and this will be like shader green. Okay, cool. So now I can open up this like this shader green. Okay, there you go. Okay, cool. So yeah, that was kind of what I was missing. So now I have this shader green right here. So I can kind of open it up here, but it's not really necessary because I'm just checking the settings. So check the settings, make sure that everything is good here. And with this, I'm basically just going to go into this right here. Excuse me. Alright, and I'm just going to change this to a greenish color. Right? And for this other projectile, the one that we just created, so actually I'm going to duplicate this one and move it over here. And then I'll go to my, this has no homing target, by the way, but I'll go to the material and I will go for homing projectile. This one, green. Alright, and that'll give us a nice little green projectile to shoot at our player. I might change the intensity of this one down a little bit. Okay, yeah, and so I'll drop the intensity on that green. And let's see. Now we can name this projectile. Okay, maybe give it a little bit of a yellowish kind of glow. Okay, yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, so this is projectile 3 glow, and it's got a different different look and feel to it. Oops. No, don't apply to all. So, yeah, I don't want to change the previous one, so I'm just making different color projectiles right now. And for that, I will go ahead and drag that into my prefabs as well. Okay, and that one will go for the blader. Let me go ahead and check the speed and stuff of this one. So speed of this one can probably be, let's see. Okay. Okay, so speed of that one will be 15. Speed of this one, I think I'll go ahead and give that a 20. Okay, there we go. So now when I play this, they should be shooting different color projectiles at me. Okay, good. We got stuck over in a corner somewhere, somehow. Oh. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, so the gunner is a lot more active and able to shoot at me, and now I can, like, shoot back at them. Okay. Yeah, okay, that works. Alright, so actually, I think I'm gonna stop this stream and, like, take a quick bathroom break, and then, like, I'll come back and we'll start working on some of the other stuff. So let me go ahead and jump off of this one for now, and I'll be